think I regret anything.
Put ketchup on a cookie and eat that.
It's like illegal to chew gum or something in Singapore.
I can't say that, it's pretty rude.
Fuck, I couldn't do that.
Hi, this is EXTREMUM Quick Check number 3. And in this video, we've got 20 questions for our CSGO team.
Let's go!
What was your favorite school subject?
English.
Physical education, sport,
Chemistry.
My favorite school subject was math.
Like gym, like sports, 100%. And then if I had to pick another one, it would be history.
Geography, is that how you say it? Yeah. We learn about, Europe, America, North America, South America, just like the world we live in. It was pretty interesting.
Which player knows you best?
probably Sean and Jay.
Probably Sean.
Currently, probably Jay.
Aaron and Yot, I think it's 50-50 there.
Probably Alex or Yod, just because I've been playing with them for so long. I think Yod now has been like 3-4 years, and same with Alex, so yeah, one of those two.
Aaron or Alex, I guess. I'll probably have to go with Aaron. We've been in the team the longest and been together the longest, so I'll go with Aaron.
Who's the most good-looking player you've ever played with?
Faircast.
I can't say my own name. Realistically looking, probably Justin.
Jay?
I would say Havoc. It's been a while now since I played with him, but he was a good-looking lad, so probably him.
It's a little bit hard, but I'll give it to Fox. I think just in look and with his tattoo, he looks good, but I don't like how he dresses himself. I wish he was a little bit more, because he's a little bit laid back with how he dresses, and I do the same, but he doesn't have a reason for it. I do it because I'm a little bit bigger, But I'll give it to Fox.
Alistair, back from Australia, but Benny's a close second.
Who spends more time playing CS?
Equal, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I would say equal. Yeah, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus.
I think it's Hans. Hans, definitely.
I'm not sure though. I think everyone plays a decent amount, but maybe Hans.
Just playing CS, I'd say Ben Hansel.
I would say Hansel.
Who's the funniest in the team?
Yod.
Yod.
I would say Yod.
The funniest in the team would probably have to be Yod. He's just a character. He's just got a funny personality, and yeah, keeps the mood light and funny. So Yod.
Jay is pretty funny in his own way. I think he's the troll kind of funny, and Yod is also up there. I have so much fun with him.
The funniest in the team is also Hans and Bentet. He's pretty funny. I don't know if he's trying to be funny or I think he just is it out of nature, to be honest, and that makes it very funny.
What's the most expensive thing you have?
My PC.
A watch?
Maybe my wallet?
My family.
The most expensive thing I have is probably my car, but if not, my PC maybe.
Gucci bag.
What cheap, though cool thing do you have?
I'm not really sure. I would have to think.
I'm not really materialistic. I don't really believe in that stuff, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, nothing really.
I think this is a present because I tend to get emotional sometimes. My friend got me like anti-stress, something that you not press. Every time you're angry, you need to press that. That's super cheap, I think, and it's so nice to have, I guess.
A cheap thing that I have, but I think is very cool, is my sandals. They cost $4, I think. I have like a gorilla foot, like it's the biggest foot in the world. Some random sandals that I got for like very cheap, and I use them every day.
I really don't know.
Got a Rubik's Cube.
What is your worst habit?
Procrastination. Just letting things get to the last minute, then doing it.
Not cutting my nails when they get too long, I guess.
Maybe getting stuck on YouTube in the mornings and at night. Sometimes lay in bed for an hour or two.
I used to wake up like in the afternoon, but now I'm trying to wake up in the morning more often.
I guess sometimes I'm too lazy to go to workouts, I guess.
To bite nails, for sure. Been doing it since I was a young kid. Can't stop. I've tried everything, and it's impossible.
Who rages most?
Alex for sure, 100%.
Probably Alex.
So I guess Aaron, as he's a in-game leader in the positive way, of course.
Who rages most in the team? I would have to say Alex.
It's a little bit hard. People rage in a different way. Alex, maybe? Sometimes, yeah.
I guess it would be me. Passive ragers as well. Sometimes people switches, they rage in their own way, I guess.
What's the worst thing about CSGO?
The timing-wise, like when you're holding an angle, and then when you're trying to hold another angle, and that angle that you're holding before, there's an enemy peek and kill you.
The communication with Valve.
Economy. And online.
I can't say that, it's pretty rude.
For me, it's the best and the worst, but it's living away from home, away from the family.
I would say the economy right now.
What do you do to stay healthy?
Going to the gym. I haven't done that very recently, and also eating healthy, but
work out, I guess.
Before the player break, I was just walking every day.
Try to eat healthy and as much as I can, and try to use my free time to kind of work out every time I get a chance without like interrupting my daily schedule. I kind of need to put that into my daily schedule, but you know, sometimes you can't. But definitely eating healthy and trying to stay active physically.
Exercise.
Drink Pepsi Max to stay healthy.
What's your favorite game apart from CSGO?
Warzone.
Call of Duty Warzone.
PUBG, Dota, Resident Evil.
COD 4 Pro Mod.
Warzone.
FIFA. Just because I'm very interested in football.
If you could erase one thing or event from your memory, what would you choose?
Losing Berlin Major semi-finals.
I think this is a long time ago back in Renegades, we're up 15-5 and then losing in overtime at the major. That was pretty rough.
It would be definitely the 1999 war in Serbia. Those 3 months were kind of awful.
Probably the loss against Stavanger in the semi-final.
I will not erase anything. I don't think I regret anything.
One of my exes, I guess.
Have you ever Googled yourself? What's the funniest thing you found?
Nah, nothing too funny to be honest, just random pictures from Counter-Strike. I guess, there's always funny memes and stuff with Simple, so maybe something to do with that.
I see a lot of pictures of me in the internet. Yeah, it's just a normal picture, but just kind of weird to see your own faces on Google.
Maybe the funniest thing is what my net worth was. All of a sudden he said like $10 to $15 million. It's not. It's far away from that.
Interesting meme, but I can't say it on camera, to be honest. It's kind of a weird one.
But I've seen some funny messages I've gotten from people. I don't know, just like images of me and that kind of thing.
Never. Fuck it, I couldn't do that.
What is the best thing that happened to you this week?
Doing this media for EXTREMUM fans.
Finishing the player break, getting back into CS with the boys, seeing everyone and getting back into it and doing what we love.
Practice started, like bootcamp started.
It's probably, meet up with the boys again. It's been a month, so I'll say that.
Getting back together with the boys.
Got to be the media, right?
Is there any special trick that is really hard to find if you're new to CS, but which is obvious for the pro?
Bind your jump into mouse wheel up or mouse wheel down. I think it's really important to some of the rounds.
Just put in the time, quality time obviously, and that's the main thing. Just keep working hard and you'll get there.
Like I said, it's just about hard work and doing the one step at a time in terms of like basics in CS, and that will take you slowly, naturally to another level and another level. You cannot really skip anything with tricks. It just needs to be one step at a time.
Hours count, in that fact that you actually have to put in, some time to play DM or aimbots or play some random pugs or whatever with your friends.
Watching demos, I guess. I don't know. There aren't really that many tricks in CS. You just gotta put your head down and work.
Yeah, I would say throwing like a good pop flash on the fly, on the run, something that isn't set.
Who is the best player in the world?
The best player in the world is Simple.
Simple.
The best player is Simple.
Right now, Simple.
Simple.
Yeah, it's got to be simple, right?
What is the most obscure fact you know?
A red leg in some of the other countries, I think.
I've got no idea, to be honest.
Pineapple pizza. Yeah, and then I had a friend, and speaking of food, I had a friend who would put ketchup on a cookie and eat that kind of weird thing. I don't know.
It's that Bulgarians say it means no when they shake like the head like that, and yes when they do like that. And that's for me, it's pretty absurd. Like, it's crazy.
You've probably heard this before, but in Bulgaria, they go like this for yes and that for no. It's very strange.
It's like illegal to chew gum or something in Singapore. I think that's a fact, right?
What is your favorite song, now or in general?
My favorite song is called Mood by 24K Golden.
I would say Eminem, maybe Stan, or The Way I Am. Those two, I guess.
I listen a lot of K-pop music.
I don't really have any favorite songs because mostly if I'm going to listen to some music, I just chuck on the top 50 on Spotify. Usually just listen to whatever is good, so.
Between the Bars by Elliott Smith. All-time fave?
Right now, probably a Stroke song or a song by Steve Lacy.
Complete the phrase. EXTREMUM is...
EXTREMUM is great.
New and exciting.
Elite.
A great org.
Bigger than esports.
The best org in the world, not even close.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check other videos on our channel. See you in the next one. Bye!